Today on High Now, get ready to get your sweat on. See how one local gym is also helping the community. Then,
we are in Hilo and we are checking out T-Presso's new location. This is the biggest T-Presso in the state.
Plus, gearing up for World Ocean Day. Hear from legendary surf photographer Brian Bielmann. This and more right now on High Now.
Aloha and welcome to High Now Weekender. I'm your host, Kainoa Carlson, and with Merry Monarch right around the corner, all eyes are on Hawaii Island. And as travel restrictions ease, it's exciting to finally be able to see our friends and our ohana all on the neighbor island. So if you haven't been to Hilo lately, you need to check this out. We're taking you inside T-Presso's new location. Hey, aloha guys, do you see the sign? High Now is in Hilo. This is T-Presso's new location, and this is the biggest T-Presso in the state. Craig, this is an awesome spot. Tell me about this place.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've been in Hilo since December of 2018. We actually were 2 stores down. In 2019, we got an opportunity to open this location, which is double the size. And even with COVID, we found out that yes, we needed it. We've been open since February of this year, and we are the largest T-Presso on the island. Of
course, you guys needed a bigger place because this store pumps out the highest volume in the company.
We have the highest volume. We sell the most drinks. We also have 2 T-Presso machines. Sometimes we are going 16, 18 drinks at a time because we have full order points. When we did the COVID changeover, we noticed that we needed to do a curbside because we developed a different type of system.
When we couldn't work in the store, our solution was to go out to the customers in the parking lot. We've got full curbside service down. The service of being able to drive up, park your car, get your order taken and delivered within 5 to 10 minutes. You can't beat it. Regulars will drive up, they'll put their hazard lights on, our baristas will see them, and we'll be out there in a minute taking their order. In this industry, it's not unusual for new competition to pop up every now and then. We feel, first of all, we've got a high quality drink. No one serves the brute to order. We also do a lot of things to give back to the community. Our fundraising program is kind of unique. When COVID hit, we stabilized the curbside service. We actually took that out as a fundraiser. We had drive-up concessions. We were the only company in Hilo that was providing a fundraising mechanism for the nonprofits. We did about a dozen for the high schools. We've gone out to the community. We've donated to Hilo Medical Center. High school graduations, Kamehameha and Hilo High, we donated for the graduating class during their commencements. So we like to give back. The community has kept us afloat through some very hard times over the last year. So it's even more important that we do what we can, and that's just our way of giving back.
As soon as you walk in, you see Aloha Hilo. That's like the first thing that catches your eye. What about the personal touches this store has here in the Hilo community?
A lot of people were very amazed that, wow, it's a bigger place than winter. More so they are amazed because now they have a bigger space to be in, plus we have the special touches of the mountain and the ocean.
We finally got a facility now that can accommodate the increased growth. I think our secret really is the people we hire. We constantly get comments about the baristas being friendly and courteous and the fast service.
Brought to you by T-Presso Bar.
Make sure you go and check them out, gang. Now, the ocean is a big part of what makes Hawaii so special. Earlier this week, World Oceans Day took place, and we're continuing the celebration with legendary surf photographer Brian Bielmann. How are you?
I'm good, thank you very much.
Thanks so much for coming in. Now, World Ocean Day, you're a big-time surf water photographer. When did you get into that? How did that happen?
You know what? It was a long time ago, back in 1979, and I'd been here for about 4 years, and I knew I had to do something to make money and start making a living, and I just decided what a better way to keep surfing than to be a surf I
Very, very
simple
cool.
as that.
So, so much has evolved in terms of photography. The cameras have gotten crazier, but I heard you talking a little bit earlier. It's half being there in the moment, but being ready when that moment comes your way, ready to snap.
That's exactly right. It's being ready for those moments in between the ones you're anticipating. You know, stuff just happens that you're not ready for, and that's the biggest thing, is being there and just being aware and being ready for something to happen.
Awesome. Now, Brian, we brought you all the way in. We got to talk about some of these photographs that we have. Kind of walk us through. These are a couple of the pictures that you took.
This was Pipeline during the pandemic last year. Not too many guys out. Andy Irons, this was over in Tonga, shooting with whales, photographing whales. I wasn't shooting them. Yeah, just the best place in the world to shoot whales for sure. And that I would say, out of all the surf trips I've done, I'd put that in my top 5 greatest trips, even though it wasn't a surf trip. Just being out there with whales. And the good things about whales is if they don't want you there, they'll go away. Oh. So you can be shooting. I mean, I had a fisheye lens and they were coming right up to me and looking me in the eyeball this close.
Oh man, I'm scared.
Yeah, it was so magical. But like I said, the good thing is if they don't want to be around you, they just dive deep and go away. Otherwise, they just hang out and experience you just like you're experiencing them. It's fantastic.
Now, when did you know photography was going to be such a big part of your life?
Like I said, I just knew I had to start doing something, and as soon as I started taking pictures way back when, and I got my first photo published and made $25, I was stoked. I knew that was it for life. I really never turned back. I had so many friends who started doing it, moved on to other things, and maybe that was a wise decision. They're probably making a lot more money than I am, but I've had this incredible life doing it for 40 years now.
I gotta ask, with so much experience, you've been around the world, what advice do you have for young photographers, young ocean photographers who kind of want to follow in your footsteps?
You know, I'd say for surf photographers, if that's what you want to do, start videotaping. And as far as taking photographs, you know, you can still make a living at it. It's tougher for sure. There's magazines aren't around, anything else, but there's still ways to make money. But also, there's nothing wrong with doing it as a hobby and really enjoying it. When you start having to make money at things, sometimes you don't enjoy them as much. And so there's still a possibility of doing it these days, but it's just a lot harder. So be prepared to, you know, put some time in.
Obviously, everyone got to start somewhere. And then how can people follow you if they want to see more of your pictures, social media and website?
Yeah, I've got an Instagram post, just Brian Bielmann, and brianbielmann.com, my website. Not to mention, we did a surf movie a couple of years ago called White Rhino that's on Amazon now, and it kind of follows me and some other surfers going to these huge swells in Fiji and Tahiti.
Oh man, that's awesome. White Rhino?
White Rhino, yeah.
White Rhino. Check it out on Amazon, gang. Thank you so much for coming in, Brian. We'll have all this up on HighNowDaily.com.
Hey guys, if you know me, you know that me and the gym don't get along, but this workout at F45 I can get down with.
That's right, and every time you work out here, you not only help yourself, you help the community.
F45 Hawaii Kai opened up last year in October. F45 is a functional fitness workout. It is 45 minutes. It's the most efficient, most effective way to get fit and see the results that you want to do. We fuse fitness with technology. We have the TVs on the screen.
The snatch!
Each pod has a different assortment of movements or exercises and equipment. So when you come into the studio and you do your workout, you're only going to be using the equipment that is in your square. So you're not sharing.
Hey, Noah! Go get it, go get it! Yeah.
You're not moving around, you're not getting in contact with anybody else. And we have trainers in the studio making sure you're moving correctly and holding you accountable.
Breathing! Breathing! Warrior!
Warrior!
Warrior! Warrior! Let's go, warrior spirit! Get it up! Yes! Go
She's
get
so
it!
good.
Go
So
get it!
if you're doing something incorrectly or it needs modified or needs improvement, the coaches are going to see that. They're going to fix it on spot, on cue. We have an electrostatic sprayer, so we spray after every class. We sanitize all of the equipment. We wipe everything down, and then we make sure we take temperature checks, and we also do hand sanitizing as soon as everyone steps in the door. The last couple of months that we've been open, we've seen a great turnout of everybody showing up to the studio, and the energy is infectious. It's amazing, and seeing people change their lives is one of the most rewarding things about being a trainer here at F45.
We're lucky to have survived the hardest part of the pandemic. We're in a good position where we feel like we can help our community. We're super fired up to be partnered with Visor and to help donate meals to those who need it most in Hawaii.
It's been really humbling, and it's just been super fun to be able to work with people across the country. And I personally went to F45 all the time, so I just knew that that was like a community we should be a part of. And so every time you take a class there, they have a QR code. You just have to open up your camera, scan it, and you can donate a meal.
I'm a warrior! I'm not a warrior.
F45 is independently owned, and it's owned by people in the community.
Dark skin here, because I feel it.
You have a big community around you that's pushing you to strive for your goals. So we don't want you to fail. We want to see you succeed in every way possible, in the studio and even outside. We're open 7 days a week. We have classes as early as 5 a.m. and our last class in the evening is at 6:30. You can sign up online through our website at f45hawaiikai.com, or you can download the F45 app and register for your classes on the app.
Brought to you by Cutter Chevrolet.
Coming up on High Now, Father's Day is around the corner, so if you want to get Dad a grill, City Mill is the place you got to come.
Get a closer look at 3 of its most popular grills. Plus, imagine owning a piece of historic Hawaii. Take a tour of Greystone Mansion in Makiki when High Now returns.
Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Weekender. And look, shopping local, supporting local has never been more important than it is now. FarmLink Hawaii is making it easier to bring shoppers and local farmers together. We have Rob Bareka here from FarmLink Hawaii to tell us a little bit about what do you guys do?
Sure, thanks Kanoa for having us. FarmLink Hawaii is the online farmers market. It's the farmers market delivered for free. So we work with over 150 local farmers, ranchers, and food makers, and make it easy to get those products to your door.
Very cool. So what is the process like for the buyers?
So buyers just go on to farmlinkhawaii.com. You could pick your delivery day. So we deliver Oahu-wide Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and Friday.
Wow.
For free.
For free?
Oh yeah. And you can order a la carte. So it's not like a CSA, if you've heard of that. It's like those are subscriptions of produce. It's just like going to the grocery store, except from your couch. Or
and they're bringing it to you, so you don't even need.
Yeah, no need. So yeah, you choose your day, order a la carte, and then we deliver straight to your door, and we'll send you a text message as the driver's approaching. So yeah, you know when to expect it.
How needed is a service like this, FarmLink Hawaii, especially with everything going on and people aren't necessarily sure if it's even safe to go out yet. So how important is a service like that?
Yeah, I mean, we think it's really important, especially from what we experienced last year in the pandemic. You know, local farmers really need good markets, and they need to be able to connect with consumers easily. So what we're trying to do is really bridge that gap. There's amazing products being produced in the state of Hawaii, but it's not so easy for small farms, which Hawaii mostly has small farms, for those to get their product to consumers.
Got it, makes sense. And you brought in some of the stuff that you guys feature on the online marketplace. Walk us through, what do we got?
For sure, so we'll start over here. We have pasture-raised eggs, so that means chickens not factory farmed. They're out eating bugs and grass, so those are from the Big Island. We have cornmeal, which is locally grown non-GMO corn. So you can make polenta and cornbread. I make a mean cornbread. We got some awesome goat cheese from Waialua on the North Shore. Chocolate-covered mac nuts, coffee, honey. This is one of my favorite chocolate bars here from Onomea Chocolate, the matcha crunch. It's got, you know, green tea crunch and the chocolate flavor. Some organic carrots and kale here, tomatoes, a juicy sweet watermelon from Maui. And actually some local celery, you know, so we get to expose consumers to products that, you know, they might not have been able to access just like going to the farmers market. So we're working with some really unique local growers.
Very cool. Now, how can people support FarmLink?
Really, the best way to support FarmLink and really the 150 farmers, ranchers, and food makers we work with is to go to farmlinkhawaii.com and support with your dollars. You know, all of that money goes to the local agricultural economy here.
That's good. Keep the money here. Real quick before I let you go, you have a coupon code as well. Let our viewers know all about it before we let them go.
Yeah, for High Now viewers, you can actually go to farmlinkhawaii.com and use the code HIGHNOW and get $15 off your first order of $30 or more. So yeah. You want any of this in your kitchen tomorrow or Sunday, actually? Yeah, you can go there.
Awesome. There you go. Continue to support local when we can. Go and check out that discount code HIGHNOW. We'll have all this up on HighNowDaily.com.
Imagine owning a piece of historic Hawaii. Well, that's exactly what you'll get here at the Greystone Mansion at 1302 Nehoa Street in Makiki.
This home was listed on the Hawaii and National Historic Registry, and it is the only Queen Anne style home in Makiki. This masterpiece was built in 1903 for Alfred Hawkins, the founder of the Honolulu Brewing Company. It very well may be the oldest single-family estate on Oahu. The architect was nationally renowned EAP Newcomb, and he partnered up with a local architect by the name of C.W. Dickey. Together they formed and created this beautiful Queen Anne style home. Greystone Mansion gets its name from the 16-inch cut gray stone cut out of blue rock. It was shipped here from England over to the islands, and it was used as ballast on ships, and it was hand cut here on property.
The Queen Anne style of architectures was popular during the reign of England's Queen Anne, who ruled in the 1700s. This distinctive architecture showcased at 1302 Nehoa features a variety of building materials, including patterned brick, stone, and wood, steeply pitched and complex roof systems, squared and round towers, and embellishments such as etched bay windows, verandas, and, of course, a large wraparound porch. It's all reminiscent of a bygone era in our island's history.
This home sits on a little over 23,000 square feet of land, 6,353 square feet of interior living space, and is impeccably landscaped. And it's only minutes from downtown. Meticulously restored in 1985, this home consists of 7 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, a grand staircase, hardwood floors, Palladian-style windows, chandeliers, built-ins, and a beautiful sparkling blue pool and spa. This home was meticulously restored to its original condition in 1985. So not only was this a happy family home, the owner opened up its beauty to many local charitable groups and held a lot of charity events here on the property. The Greystone's Mansion is an ideal retreat for anyone who appreciates the charm and magic of Old Hawaii.
To learn more about this amazing home, you can contact Travis McGoy at Locations.
Brought to you by Locations Hawaii.
Hey, how's it, gang? Look, Father's Day is right around the corner, so if you're trying to be favorite child of the year and you want to get your pops a grill, City Mill's where you need to come. We're here with Shannon. Shannon, what is this?
Okay, so Hawaii, right? Smoked meat. This is a smoker, the Oklahoma Joe smoker. Amazing, amazing product, limited time only. Everybody always wants to talk about the Traeger. So the Traeger grill is king of grills, right?
Yeah.
Wood pellet, you've got the Wi-Fi on it. It does everything. You can grill, you can smoke, you can bake on it. It's amazing. Styles, different price points, but bottom line is, if you want to be the favorite child,
yes,
it's the Traeger. Everybody always wants to know about the accessories. So we have every single wood pellet that's available. We've got rubs, we've got the liners, we've got the covers, we've got a whole bunch of different Traeger accessories available at every single City Mill location.
Perfect. And then you got even different flavored pellets,
oh my gosh,
too.
Yes.
We've got Traegers, smokers, but now this thing is all the craze on TikTok.
On TikTok, we have the Blackstone tabletop griddle. You use propane on it, you can make fried rice, you can make pancakes, you can do bacon. And then this is the Traeger Ranger. So this is basically your starter Traeger. It's small, it's tabletop, it's outside, it's outdoors, but it's a great way to ease into the Traeger grill.
So that people don't have to go so big very first time.
And so this is where we come from the charcoal grills, the Weber grills, the Smoky Joe.
This is the old school uncle and pops go-to cooking method
Absolutely,
right
Pauhana in the garage, this is it. So we've got the tabletop Smoky Joes, we've also got the stand-up ones of different sizes, but available at any City Mill and citymill.com.
Hey, there you go. You want to be that favorite child? Come on down to City Mill, buy your pops a grill, get them outside cooking. I know Mom will be happy. All of this will be up on HighNowDaily.com.
Brought to you by City Mill.
Coming up on High Now, we can work out and do all the things to lose weight, but still have those stubborn areas. Well, here at Thrive Med Spa, they've got a new Fire and Ice treatment that gets you visible fat loss results in just one visit.
See Kanoi try the procedure firsthand after the break.
Welcome back to High Now Weekender. Safe families are at the core of a healthy community. We need all men to be good role models to make Hawaii a safer and better place. So be a rad dad. Domestic Violence Action Center CEO Nancy Creedman and Honolulu prosecutor Steve Alm are here to talk more about addressing domestic violence. Mahalo to the both of you for joining us.
Hey, Kano.
Thank you for having us.
Nancy, we're going to start with you. Talk about rad dads and why a program like this is important. What is it?
Yeah. Well, men are allies in our community's work to address domestic violence, and so Father's Day is an opportunity to celebrate good fathers and lift them up and thank them for the good work that they do in being a role model and taking responsibility for their children and living as a person who makes a difference in the life of somebody else.
Steve, I'm going to shift over to you. What would you want to see in the next generation of men that's coming up? Obviously, there's so much craziness going on in the world, but what would you like to see in the future?
Well, all guys are concerned with being strong. Well, being strong means taking care of your family, treating everybody with courtesy and respect, and showing your kids, especially the boys, that you treat women with courtesy and respect. You never hit them. My mom was old school. You never hit a woman and you never hit a man when he's down.
I like that. And then Nancy, we're going to move on to you. What can our community do to support this effort?
Well, our community can join us. We're going to be at the corner of Ward Avenue and Ala Moana today, holding signs, supporting men who are good dads. We're asking everybody to make a contribution of $5. High five for dads.
I like that.
To support the important work that the Domestic Violence Action Center does in educating the community about domestic violence, the ways forward, the promise that safe families hold for a healthy community.
Nancy, you brought in some stuff. Why don't you show our viewers what it is?
Yeah, thank you. We are also featuring some of the merchandise that we have made in celebration of the agency's 30th anniversary. Peggy Hopper, internationally known artist, has dedicated a couple of images to the Domestic Violence Action Center. We've made a pouch and we've made a beach towel. It is summer.
It is summer.
Support the Domestic Violence Action Center with a fantastic beach towel.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Nancy. And then, Steve, for you, I got to ask, I'm a new dad. I became a dad just about 2 months ago. What advice do you have for me? I want to be a rad dad. What do I need to do?
Congratulations. Well, you are the biggest role model for your kid. I would really tell you, read to your kid every day. Make it a time after dinner. You can go to the library, get picture books. I'm talking every single day of the week. Even at 2 months, they will hear the language. If they like reading, they'll be successful in school. You will have given your kid the best gift possible that way.
I love that. I'll get on the reading. Thank you both so much for coming in. This is such an important cause. Make sure you support them. We'll have all this up on HighNowDaily.com.
Brought to you by Domestic Violence Action Center.
A lot of us can work out and do all the things to lose weight, but we still have those stubborn areas. Well, here at Thrive Med Spa, they have a new fire and ice treatment that gets you visible fat loss results in just one visit.
Fire and ice is the newest fat reduction procedure that we can do as an outpatient. There's kind of a debate about what is better. Is it cryolipolysis, killing fat cells with cold, or is it heat lipolysis, killing it with radiofrequency or laser? I came up with this idea almost a year ago, and by combining them together, it's better than just doing one and then doing the other, because at the same time, you get a synergism between the two procedures. So you do one procedure, and it's a totally painless procedure, 90 minutes beginning to end. And then the first thing we do is put the cold on there. And the cold is going to start the process and put the fat cells into this weakened state. And then we hit them with the heat. And the heat brings a bunch of blood flow into the area, hits those fat cells with that blood flow, kills more of them, and then kills more of them with the radiofrequency. It's kind of like a hot tub.
Yeah.
At first it feels kind of warm, but then you get used to it. Shouldn't be any pain associated with it. Let me know if you have any discomfort.
Okay.
We can adjust all of them individually. So many people struggle with the lower abdomen, but other people, their problem area might be under the chin, it might be the underarms, maybe their thighs, maybe the back, what they call the bra fat. Any of those areas, we can now spot reduce that. And the fat cells, they're dead permanently. They literally die. It's called apoptosis.
So when do you see the greatest results?
About 3 weeks is when I see people really start to notice something. It will help you get better results if you maintain a reasonable diet during that time.
Well, I ate all the donuts yesterday, so we're good.
You'll also get some skin tightening from the procedure, especially the radiofrequency goes into the collagen in the skin. The only side effect ever really has been some redness of the skin afterwards. Every once in a while, somebody will get a little bit of swelling in the area. That's a good sign. That tells us that we have a lot of cell death going on. So you might get a little bit of water retention in the area for a few days after the procedure, but that's it. There's no downtime. You can do this, go right back to work. And that's why it's the wave of the future, these non-invasive things that can literally kill fat cells. We are now rebranded as Thrive Med Spa. So Thrive Med Spa and Wellness is about helping people thrive in all the areas of their life. So we can help people look their best and feel their best, perform their best, and just like the word says, to thrive. So if you'd like to make an appointment, if you have some interest in the fire and ice or any of our other procedures, you can find us on Instagram, Scott Sanderson MD. You can just DM us on there. You can call us. You can find us on Facebook, or you can find us on the web at thrivemedspa.com.
Brought to you by Thrive Med Spa.
Coming up, a Nanakuli built project by three friends born and raised on the west side. We take you inside Kainalu Surf Shop when High Now returns.
Aloha gang, next time you find yourself out here on the west side, Kainalu Surf Shop in Nanakuli is a must check out. They've got tasty shave ice, good acai-bowls, they got something for everybody.
Kainalu Surf Shop started with three brothers from Nanakuli Homestead. We had a vision, we had a dream, and once we had an opportunity to come here and start that dream, no obstacle could stand in our way, not even a global pandemic could stop us from getting started. Everything you see in this store was built from ground up, from the masonry to the carpentry to the drywall to the painting. Everything was Nanakuli brothers. Here at Kainalu Surf Shop, we offer top surf brands from Volcom, Vans, Ruka, Quicksilver, Billabong. We offer a couple different local vendors. Bathing suits from To Be Desired. We have our own line, Kainalu Surf Line, our own surf shorts, stand-up paddle boards, kayaks, 1- and 2-man, boogie boards, and snorkel gear. So you can rent from anywhere from half a day to an entire month. We got military and Kamina discount. We just started a new product, Kainalu Surf acai bowls. We have PMC treats here, cupcakes and brownies, Lihing gummies and gushers. Here at Kainalu Surf, this is our most popular item, our shave ice.
How good have you gotten at making shave ice?
I consider myself a professional.
What's that? Waimea Pog, Lihi Moi, obviously. I'll do the pina colada.
There's some mochi balls on there.
We go to famous shave ice over here, Kainalu Surf Shop. Ooh. Soft, fluffy, tasty. So what is this one now?
This is chopped up strawberries on the bottom, a layer of cookie dough, topped with chantilly. In-house original, the SIBO.
Who makes the cookie dough?
Mama.
PMC treats.
Oh, that's awesome. You guys do specials too.
Shave ice birthday special. If it's your birthday, come on down. We got you one free regular shave ice. We also have a package deal right now with our boogie boards, a science package. If you get a pipe board for $199, you get the board, fins, and the leash included. Our newest promotion going on until April 20th is if you come in and you say you saw us on Hawaii News Now, 15% off of everything in store. You can find us at Nanakuli Village Mall, on our website, kainalusurfshop.com, or on IG at Kainalu Surf. Everyone here grows up at the park, at the beaches. This is the first of its kind. Proud to be from here, our hometown, and represent Nanakuli in this type of way.
Our bodies are natural healers, but when they lack essential minerals and vitamins, chronic illnesses can develop. Here at Steel Smith Natural Health Center, IV nutrient therapy has proven to have incredible healing effects on the body.
The digestive system is one of our most important systems in the body because of its role in gaining nutrients into our cells. However, many people in this day and age have a digestive system that is struggling. It may not be absorbing nutrients to the same capacity, and that's where intravenous nutrients can make a big difference. Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Coles. I am a naturopathic doctor and a licensed acupuncturist here at Steel Smith Natural Health Center. IV nutrient therapy is a very interesting medical procedure where we're using vitamins, minerals, and amino acids, and we are directly introducing those products intravenously into the bloodstream because we can actually bypass a struggling gut and get those nutrients directly to our cells. That can actually springboard our therapies and our results so that people get better much faster. This is our standard Myers cocktail. This has a blend of your most common nutrients like B vitamins, vitamin C, magnesium, and this combination of nutrients is amazing for your immune system, for energy, for brain function, and an all-over booster, especially during cold and flu season.
The reason why we're using these nutrients in naturopathic medicine is because they're a catalyst to assist with healing. We need to have our liver working well. We need to have our biochemistry on an intracellular level working well in order to be optimally healthy. We decided to add this to the practice because it is a highly effective technique at delivering nutrients to create biochemical changes in the body that are quite profound.
We have a lot of different patients that will come in for this. We have patients that are very ill who are seeking a multi-pronged approach to getting better, and we might utilize IV nutrient therapy along with that. But we also have patients who are interested in optimal peak performance, our athletes who are at the top of their game, who want to stay at the top of their game. And then we have our autoimmune patients, our patients with chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia. And then there's quite a bit of research on using certain specific IV therapies in integrative cancer care. We do run screening standard labs ahead of time to make sure that they're a good candidate, but almost everybody can enjoy the benefits of IV nutrient therapy.
If anybody is interested in reaching us or contacting us, they can go to our website, which is steelsmithhealth.com.
This segment is sponsored by Steel Smith Natural Health Center.
Coming up, skincare essentials just in time for summer. Learn how these products were specially designed to benefit those living in Hawaii. Details after the break.
One of my favorite months has always been June. School's out, summer's beginning, and so many other celebrations to look forward to, now including younger looking skin. Pour-Moi Climate Smart Skincare has a summer essential special going on, and now's the time to get your hands on some.
Look at this, Kanoe. On this hand, I use Climate Smart Skincare. On the other one, just a regular moisturizer. And look at that huge anti-aging difference. One hand looks like my 35-year-old daughter, and the other one looks like the 3 times grandma I really am. We are the world's first company that customizes skincare for the climates you live in and the climates you travel to, and that's how you get extraordinary results.
Let's roll into the future now. You guys have something going on June 28th. What's happening?
June 28th will be the world's first national Climate Smart Skin Awareness Day. After 10 years of research, of studies, finally the world is catching up to that climate changes skin. Your barrier function are changing, your hydration function, repair and renewal for the climates you live in. You know, with the climates getting harsher, it's more important than ever before. Fact is, Kanoe, that even in dermatology now, you can specialize for climate-related issues with skin. That's how big this is now, and we are so happy we can help in raising awareness and that we are on the upfront of it.
Now we're entering summer. What is that special for June?
This is the Essential Summer Trio. You get our Hydrating Balancer. This is specifically formulated for the hot and humid condition that you're facing in Hawaii. This is not a toner. This is an anti-aging liquid moisturizer and giving you that first layer that really helps everything to go where it should go in your skin. Secondly is our Climate Smart Serum, makes your skin climate smart. And then 3, with our Tropical Day Cream, you all lock it in accordingly to the climate you are in, and it gives you that protection in Hawaii that you need right now, so you don't get these big pores, you don't get brown spots, discolorization. It really is your anti-aging antidote. This is a 2-in-1. It's also a primer, so you don't need a primer with the pore more. It's gonna hold your makeup and your SPF in place, even on the hottest humid day.
Let's, before we say goodbye, see your results one more time and tell us how we can order.
You can order at pourmoreskincare.com/Hawaii. It's all made in France, all clean ingredients, and of course a money-back guarantee and big savings today.
Brought to you by Pour Moi Climate Smart Skincare.
During Hurricane Preparedness Week, it's important to remember to not only protect the people in our homes, but also what's in it. A trusted, local, family-owned business, Kapili Roofing and Painting Services, strives to provide you with the best roofing experience in the industry.
The biggest thing is making sure you got the right contractor. So GF is very well known for being extremely picky with their contractors. So they hand-pick only the best. Very few contractors actually get our highest level of certification. As a matter of fact, on the residential side, we only have one, and they're Kapili Roofing and Painting. That's the only contractor in all of Hawaii and Guam that actually has that level of certification.
Kapili Roofing started in 2007. We have a specialized team that does residential. That's kind of our bread and butter. We also do commercial roofing. But the biggest thing would probably be to be proactive with your roof maintenance. It's not uncommon for us to see work backlogs build out 2-3 months after just 2 weeks after a storm. So by being proactive, you can kind of stay ahead of it, having it inspected by a roofing professional. Even if you don't do the work at the time, at least you kind of know, what's on the horizon to get your roof worked on. When it comes to a house, it pretty much protects everything inside of your home. We've seen instances where a house got, completely totaled due to a failing roof. That kind of puts a lot of undue stress on, a homeowner and their family when they need to go through something like that.
You definitely don't want to be reacting to situations like this. You want to be prepared beforehand. You don't want to wait till a storm comes and you have an issue and now you have to deal with it immediately. So being proactive is extremely, extremely important for something like this. Making sure your roof is maintained, not waiting too long, not putting it off too long, is very, very important.
So it's about a 20 to 30 minute process on average. We'll look at a list of items on your roof that, are typical problem areas. We try to point out areas of deficiency, areas that we think you might want to know about. And then we try to help you find an option that works for you as far as repairing with specific types of materials, or if there's something you're trying to achieve, we try to find a custom solution for you.
We want to make sure that it's getting done right, because workmanship is very, very important. It's more so than the integrity of the material, believe it or not. It is absolutely the most important factor in getting a good roof over your head.
You can reach out to us on our website, kapiliroof.com, or Instagram at Kapili Roofing Painting. You can give us a call at 808-621-7663. We provide full, comprehensive photo reports and estimates.
Brought to you by Kapili Roofing and Painting.
Coming up, get ready to upgrade your living space, where you can find hundreds of one-of-a-kind pieces like these when High Now returns.
Aloha gang, we're over here in Kailua, and right up Kapalakori Road is Bali Bu. This is a place that features unique Indonesian furniture and art pieces, anything you need to elevate your indoor or outdoor space. We're with one of the owners of Bali Bu. We're here with Susan King. Aloha, Susan. How are you?
Hi.
Bali Bu, what is the story?
We started out as a woodworking company with koa pieces handcrafted here, and we realized that there was a need for
furniture that was a little bit of a lower price point, something more affordable.
This is a place that features much more than just furniture from Indonesia. Tell us some of the things you guys offer.
Yeah, so, you know, when people think of furniture, they think of a bed, a dresser, a dining table, and chairs, but it's so much more than that. Accent pieces and art, so that you really can find something if you're looking for a side table, if you're looking for outdoor furniture. We have a whole new showroom, features fountains and outdoor garden accessories. There's really so much more. It's not just your pieces of furniture that you may buy every 10 or 15 years. We do have the heirloom pieces in the Koa room. Big Island Koa, our newest line is some queen platform beds with matching nightstands that are made locally here by a local woodworker. So did you want to take a look around?
Absolutely, I love talking about it.
Okay,
Let's check it out.
go. We're here in that expanded space, which we refer to as the outdoor center. People are always looking for an outdoor table set. Entertaining pieces, accents, set the tone of your outdoor space. So we've got the fountains, we've got the Buddhas, for really every sort of decorating style. So I want to bring you in this room here because I think it has a little bit of everything. Lots of art, lots of carvings, room dividers, accent pieces. Earlier I mentioned the reclaimed boat furniture. When you go to Bali and you see all of these old fishing boats. So these are the old sort of dilapidated boats that they then take apart and put into unique furniture pieces. We've got 3 floors of furniture just in this building, in addition to the new outdoor center. But each one of them is sort of a little vignette. One of my favorite new lines is this tropical inspired furniture. You see a lot of carvings, plumerias, birds of paradise, monstera
Beautiful
leaves.
designs.
Really, really pretty, but what they've done is they put it into pieces that you may not think of. Like, for example, you have this sort of console carved with plumerias, but it has a really like mid-century line to it, and it's whitewashed wood. Brings a little bit of the beauty of nature inside. Bali Boot is unique in that you really can't find these pieces anyplace else. We handpick everything. We've got Instagram, it's Bali Boot Hawaii. Same on Facebook, and our website is baliboohawaii.com. There's so many things to choose from, and you could really furnish your entire home in one spot.
Brought to you by Bali Boo.
There's a new treatment to address one of the most common bladder issues, incontinence. I went to Kegels, Hawaii to speak to Dr. Pat Chin about this revolutionary solution.
Hello, Dr. Chin.
Hello.
Let's first of all talk about incontinence. I mean, this probably needs to fall on more mature ears, but it's biology, it's anatomy, it's very common, right?
It affects 1 out of 3 women from the ages of 30 to 50, and then above 50 to 60, it's 1 out of every 2. A lot of people have a situation where they cough or they sneeze, and they pee a little bit. But for most people, it becomes more of a problem where it doesn't matter where they are, they need to know where the next bathroom is. Some women actually even pee during intercourse, and that is really troublesome for them.
What causes incontinence?
Well, it's related to pregnancy and delivery.
Okay.
It's related to weakening of the pelvic floor muscles. Weight gain also makes a difference, and age as well. And in men, sometimes it's prostate enlargement, and a Kegel exercise is what the doctor will recommend, 15 Kegels at a time, 3 times a day. And a Kegel exercise is if you sit on the toilet and you start peeing, and then you want to stop urinating. That tightening down below is a Kegel. Your choices are either BTL Emsella, which is our new machine, or
diapers.
Diapers.
Okay, so it's fair to think that most people probably don't want to do that.
No.
So what is our option here? You talked about this machine.
You basically sit on this chair, and highly intensive, focused electromagnetic energy will stimulate that pelvic floor to do the 11,200 Kegels, and you don't really feel much. All you feel is a little bit of a tingle. You remain fully clothed. There's no probe. Nothing's going to get stuck inside of you. 6 sessions on the machine, 95% cure or improvement rate across the country.
Wow.
So far in our practice, it's 100%.
To have a better quality of life, I think it's worth it.
All those other benefits to the patients, yes.
Do you need a doctor referral for this?
No. And if they need more information, we're at kegelshawaii.com, and we do a consult for free.
All right, Dr. Chin, thank you very much for what you are doing for the community, for women and men. And if anybody wants to learn more about this treatment, you can find it on our website, hinowdaily.com.
Brought to you by Kegels Hawaii.
Catch all of our segments and more at HiNowDaily.com.
Coming up, tasting one of Oahu's best sandwiches. See why Katsu Sando 808 lives up to the hype. After the break.
Hey guys, growing up here in Hawaii, chicken katsu is something we know all about. Katsu curry, katsu moko. But the brothers over here at Katsu Sando 808, they're doing things a little differently. Let's check it out.
Wagyu Menchi Katsu Burger up.
Despite going into business just a year ago, Katsu Sando 808 is making a name for itself all over the island. The truck was started by a pair of local industry vets, David Hannes and Michael Shapansky. After nearly 20 years of running a tonkatsu spot on the 9th Island, the former Radford Ram came home.
In Las Vegas, lunchtime, we had the Katsu Sando on the menu. People love to come and just grab and go. When we came back home, we were thinking about doing a business. I saw that there are a few tonkatsu restaurants, but nobody just doing the sandwich.
What is it about Katsu Sando 808 that makes you guys a little different?
Here at Katsu Sando 808, we use all fresh ingredients. Our bread is made locally in a Japanese bakery here. We pick it up daily. Our panko, instead of using the dried panko, we actually use the fresh, what's called nama panko, which is a fresh panko. So it's still in the soft bread form. Katsu Sando 808 is a variety of katsu dishes. We have tonkatsu, which is the pork katsu. We have chicken katsu. Another popular dish is the Wagyu Menchi Katsu Burger. We just put in the Wagyu Menchi Katsu Burger, and this will take about 5 to 6 minutes to cook. We want to make sure we cook the meat, and then also we have a mozzarella center in the middle of the Wagyu. You can tell the difference between your typical dried panko that you'll see in the stores. This nice and fresh, and when you cook that, it really makes a big difference on the crispiness and not being greasy as well. It's locally made Maui onion and garlic mustard. This is our kind of a spiced up tonkatsu sauce. A little freshly sliced cabbage. We'll hit that with a little sesame sauce. Here you go. This is our Wagyu Menchi Katsu Burger. Look at that.
Cheese in the middle. Katsu is super crunchy. I love it. Amazing.
Most popular dish we'll start over here. This is the Tonkatsu Sandwich, the pork katsu, chicken katsu sandwich. We have our Japanese style egg salad sandwich, all made locally here with fresh ingredients. We have our curry fries and furikake fries, never pre-made. Every day, made to order.
Awesome. So where can people find Katsu Sando 808?
For social media, we're on Facebook and Instagram. You can follow us at Katsu Sando 808.
Check out this spread, guys. Now, if you want to stay up to date with where Katsu Sando 808 is going to be, follow them on social media. They've got Instagram, Facebook. I'm going to finish this up. We had this whole segment up on HiNowDaily.com. Oh man, that was Ono. Mahalo for watching Hi Now. Remember, you can catch any of our segments again on HiNowDaily.com, and be sure to follow us at Hi Now Daily on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube as well. Click that subscribe button. Now next week, we're taking you to Hilo for some of the best vegan food on the Big Island. Check out what's on the menu at Vibe. We'll see you Monday morning. Aloha.